Hey, Sarah here at the Heart Play Homes Fun, and today I'm bringing you a makeup tutorial using mascara makeup. I show you from start to finish and everything in between what I do to achieve this look. And I want to warn you in advance that I was rambling. I did talk about coronavirus, so if you want to hear my thoughts on it, I do not. I am going to say ahead of time, I am not a healthcare professional. I know a lot of healthcare professionals. I have them in my family, but I am not. I have a degree in the business side of the medical profession. Like, I could go and work with the paperwork. I could not go and work with patients. Maybe one day I will go to school to be a nurse and work with patients, but at the current moment, I do not hold anything like that. So whenever I say in this video, please, I beg of y'all, do not get offended. It is my personal opinion, my thoughts on what is going on in America. My town is crazy pants. So you want to see how this looks and my thought on coronavirus, and it is little thoughts about how I'm trying to handle it as a person that suffers with anxiety and as a person who is a Christian. So if you want to watch how I got this makeup look and my thoughts, stay tuned for a super long video. And as always, thank you so much for watching and supporting me. Bye-bye. Hey y'all, all right, we are going with the Hello Bear face. And I'm going to start. I should have pulled out all my products ahead of time, but as you can see, I didn't. And I have this cute bag from the Dollar Tree. It says, "Have a nice day." So, yes, it's full of skincare products and makeup products, and a ton of which that I'm not going to use anymore probably, because we're going to get out this little baby, Maskara Beauty. And I already washed and primed my face. We're coming up real close and personal for you to see exactly what my face looks like. I have bags. I don't know if you call it dark circles. It doesn't matter if I get, which I don't, but it doesn't matter if I was to sleep like days straight. I would still have dark circles under my eyes. I don't know if this camera's picking it up. Well, let's see. You can definitely see. I've got a lot of freckles. I've got some sun damage up here, and I can tell that even as I get older, it gets worse. But this camera's halfway decent at hiding a lot of things. I got some like problems. I don't know if you can tell this. It's kind of red down in here. So I just want you to see how well this makeup actually is going to cover. So, all right. Let me get up my brushes. These are some of my eyeshadow brushes. The only brush I actually purchased from Maskara Beauty was the 30-second hack brush. This is what I used to prime my face, which of course I washed it and moisturized it, and then I primed it with this Maybelline New York Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I can't say that I love it 100%, but I don't hate it. I haven't really found a primer that I actually really, really love, so still looking for that. Still looking for the one I love. But okay, let's see. Okay, there's my 30-second hack brush. This is the one that I use the puffier end for the foundation, and then I use foundation and concealer, which I will show you in a second how that's done. And then I use this for my contour and blush, all that stuff. So it's pretty handy. So I'm fixing to put some makeup on this face. Oh yeah, and I use the powder, which I don't really love this one either, but I have it, so I'm going to use it all. It's a L'Oreal True Match. I don't hate it. It's just kind of like this, I don't know. It's not really translucent. It's just, because I like it to look like you have a little powder. You know, it just kind of gives this really good little look to it. At least that's what I like. I'm very prone to super dry skin, so to me, the translucent stuff just kind of like if you like dry patches, it kind of like sticks to the patches and looks really attractive. All right, so we are going to start with, I don't want you to blind you with the mirror, but I've got 3 highlight colors right here, and I got this contour color. And I will list all the color names below with Mascara Beauty in case you want to know. But really, though, your best bet is to actually have a Mascara Beauty consultant, which I am not, color match you. They did an amazing job of me. But these are the two colors that she actually recommended for me. But I added this one in just because I have such bags under my eyes or dark circles, and my eyelid, I don't know if you guys can see, it's really dark too. So it just kind of adds, and it's kind of acts as a little bit of a highlighter too. I mean, I like highlight, but I don't go crazy with the highlighter. So what I do is, in this one, I just dab it in, and I just kind of start going like it would be foundation. Even on my eyelid all the way around, and I really should be looking in a mirror as well. So if you see me looking up here, I'm actually looking at the mirror just to make sure I know what the heck I'm doing. This camera's okay, but it kind of doesn't actually show everything, so it's a pretty good little camera, which I really, really like it, but sometimes it's just not real perfect at. I just gotta use it. I don't think you're really supposed to do this, but this is the way I found that I really like doing it. Because I have some problem areas, and maybe I'll get better at doing it differently. And I just like blend it in. You guys can see. And then I take the lighter color, and I just use it like I would rub on a concealer. And we'll take care of that in just a second. And it may look super light. It's looking really light, more light than it would in person. Like, it looks right in person. Here it looks like, oh, death. We're fixing to get pretty. Then, and I've used the other one that she recommended. I think it will be better. It's really going to be better for me in the summer. And I promise I don't look like a washed out sheet. Like a bleached out sheet. Or death. I don't look that bad. Just kind of bad. But no, we're fixing to make it better. And then I go in with the other end of the brush, and I dip it in the contour. And this is when it all starts to make more sense. Bear with me, it's gonna look nutty. I always just dab it because I'm telling you, a little dab will do you. Like, it goes a long way. Little dabs go a long way, and I'm pulling my hair. I kind of cut my bangs so it can be like this, but then I like despise them, so then I keep putting them back. Do you ever do that, where you just are like, decide to cut your bangs, and then you're like, that looks so good. And then you decide later, and then I'm going to use this kind of plum color. I really love the plum color. I think that other color will look really good in the summer, and I promise there is a reason why I'm doing this. It will make sense in the end. And whatever's left on the end of that brush, I just go ahead and like rub it on my eye. I promise it's all gonna make sense in the end. I promise it will make sense in the end. It just doesn't right now, and that's understandable, because right now I look like a clown. Sign me up for that. All right. Actually, clowns actually scare the heck out of me. Like, really. Okay, then I'm going to go with the eyeshadows. All different eyeshadows. I can list all the names, but I don't know if y'all would really benefit from me listing all the names. Because you really need to be color matched yourself and find the colors and buy the colors that you really want. And I will list her Instagram name. For some reason, I'm not really able to link any names. I don't know why. But everybody hates me and doesn't want me to link anything. So maybe I'm just not popular enough yet. But so hit that subscribe button so I can link stuff for y'all if that's what it takes. So I'm just kind of like, I just kind of get darker as I go. It really looks kind of crazy right now, but it'll all make sense in the end. I promise. Whew, it's looking like a hot mess. I promise it will make sense soon. You should see the difference in the mirror and on the camera screen. It's a huge difference. Like, it hardly doesn't even look that dark to me on the camera screen, but if you look over here, it looks like, oh, the big, huge difference. Looks like I'm making a big fat mess. Yeah, and I basically am. Woo, my foot is starting to go to sleep. I hate that when that does that. Ooh, I gotta take a second break. Oh, I had to take a break. My foot was like, I mean, it was like burning. It was like asleep. So we are going to continue with this. Let me put my mirror down here. Lovely mirror. And finish this face up. And normally, if you're not on camera naturally, like, you will go a lot faster. And if you see me looking off to the side, it's because I need to look in the mirror. I desperately do. Now I'm gonna take this brush. I don't know if you guys can see what it is. It is a very thin brush. You can use for eyeliner or eyeshadow. I'm gonna use it for my brows. I'm gonna go into actually this contour color right here, and I'm gonna do my brows. We're gonna see if we can not make a big fat little mess. That's usually the way it is when I'm doing a video. I'm gonna make a big fat mess. I guess I could look in this little mirror right here that they provided for me, but I usually don't do that. Ooh, looking kind of crazy. I have brows there, but as you can see, they're not super dark, which I guess can be a good thing. But I do have them, and so I just kind of follow the line of brows that I do have. And I'm telling you, my camera does not show up very well. Like, I don't think I could actually put on makeup with my camera. Some people do that. I cannot do that. Good land mercy. Yeah, I'm definitely making a big bad mess. But that's okay. We'll just go with it. It's better, I think. This one needs a lot of help, but I still got a little makeup in my hair. But I wanted to kind of talk to y'all a little bit about all this coronavirus stuff. I think I said in a previous video that I feel like me and my family had it already, but it was before they did like testing for it. Like, they just started testing in our state for it, the coronavirus, and we had it like weeks ago, like 3-4 weeks ago. So I don't know. I guess it causes me to worry because everybody else is panicking, and while I'm not scared at all personally, because like nurses and doctors have even told me, like, there is more elderly people and immune compromised people that die with the flu than will probably ever die with coronavirus. And that's just, what I've heard. And that was kind of my thinking as well. And but it's just like, it's pandemonium in our town. I live in Texas, North Texas, and it's crazy pants here. And I mean, people are just like buying out the stores. I mean, it's like our stores are having to close so trucks can come in and like unload in quiet and probably clean environment. Because I hate to tell people, but this is how this crap spreads, I mean, it's like, if you're scared of a virus, or if you're scared of getting it, or if you're immune compromised, or if you're elderly or somebody, don't go to the store, for crying out loud. Don't go to the store with all that many people. I mean, I got like the stomach flu or food poisoning, I'm not for sure which, around Thanksgiving. And me and my granddad both got it. So we really felt like it was either, it was either that we ate something bad, or both of us would have had to have eaten the same thing. And we couldn't isolate what both of us ate, so we were pretty darn for sure that we just probably came in contact with somebody. And I'm also, which is probably against all rules of makeup, and I'm going to also take this color and kind of go on a list. Like a little lip color. They gotta put some lip color on this face. It's starting to look a little dead over here. Yeah, because I don't know how you guys can take me seriously talking looking like this. That's pretty hot. That's crazy. See? You can even use your blush color. Like I can dab it in my blush color even. Yeah, that brow thing took way too long, and I feel like I'm still not even done. These crazy pants over here. I'm gonna get, this is the thing about this makeup, it's like every day I get a little bit better at it. And if you decide on mascara, I mean, this is what I love about it. All my makeup is right here. That's what I love about it. All right here. So, plus we're just gonna like chat too, so it's gonna be a long video. I hope you guys don't mind. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a long one. But anyway, all right. I gotta stop. I just gotta stop. The other things sometimes, which I don't know if I have it in my bag. My bag of tricks. Oh, I do. I still have a little bit of my, and I guess it's Revlon eye pencil. Look how little it is. It's so precious. But it's like, it was one of my favorites before I started using this stuff. And sometimes I just will still go over my eyebrows. I'll still go over my eyebrows a little bit just to kind of help myself. Help myself a little bit. And I really, this was like my favorite, but I really love the effect that Mascara Beauty, when, you know, just using the contour, works really good. So now we're going to use that same brow brush that I used. We're going to dip it in the eyeliner color. This is actually an eyeliner color, and it's made for eyeliner. And I'm just gonna, yeah, it's crazy pants out there. It's just absolute nutty out there. And I know a lot of people are saying they're quarantining themselves, and like I said, if you're elderly, immune compromised, do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and we're not like going out more than we have to. But I'm not kidding. It's like nuts out there. It's like, I want to know, like, everybody's saying to stay in and do this and do that. And I'm not seeing it yet. All I see is stores going nutty, like the end of the world's here. And I'm not worried about this at all. I mean, you know, of course, if you've been following me for any length of time, you know that I am a Christian. And I have had this verse on my heart and for all last week, because it started being crazy pants last week. Crazy pants in the news media, crazy pants, crazy pants, crazy pants. And I just want to share with y'all in case y'all are feeling that panic, because you can feel the panic. Anybody can feel the panic. And I posted over on my Instagram, and I just like felt like I needed to do something like to lighten the little air around there, because it's getting crazy. But all right. Before I start that, I'm going to show you another brush that I use, and I use my Beauty Blender. So I use this brush right here, and we're going to start blending all of this in while I talk. And I also go around and pat with this as well under my eyes and my makeup and stuff when we're done. All right. But the verse I have that has been on my heart during this crazy time is, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, and of power, and of a sound mind. And that really resonated with me. You know, as Christians, we need to be staying, I'm not saying don't get worried. I'm just saying, like, breathe, you know? We're gonna be okay, you know? Like, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. And, you know, and if you're watching this and you're not a believer, you know, I would be more than happy to take the Bible and show you how you can become a believer. You know, it is just the time to be calm, isn't it? I mean, not like, I'm not saying don't pray, and because I know as a person like me that suffers with really bad anxiety, I know, like normally I have this necklace on, which I didn't have it on right this second, but this is the one I put on every day, and it says, I actually bought it from a lady here on YouTube. She has a Etsy shop. It is my word of the year, and it says renewed, because going into 2020, of course, a lot of crazy pants stuff's happened since then this year, but going into 2020, that was one thing I knew I needed. I needed to be renewed in my spirit. I needed to have the joy of my salvation renewed. I wanted to be renewed and to have a closer walk with the Lord than what I had starting 2020, and I am far from there, but I'm really, the books I read, I will go into that in a different video, because this video is going to be, oh my gosh, it's getting really long. But anyway, I need to really wrap it up. But for mascara, because for Mascara Beauty, they do not sell mascara. It seems funny to me. One day they probably will. But right now I use this Voluminous Lash Paradise, which I absolutely love. I believe it is from, anyway, you can see it's like this little purple tube thing. It's not like super cheap, but as you can see, I've used it so much that I've like rubbed the name of it off. So that's what I use for mascara. But yeah, it is like, but yeah, so that is what I've been focusing on. Oh my goodness, I stabbed myself right in the eye. That is not funny. That hurts really bad. Woo. Whew. Whew. I don't do that often, but I have done that, and that hurts. I have done that before. Oh, it's gonna water. Now comes the watering eyes. Whew. But yeah, but that is just what I have been focusing on. Oh, it still burns. I mean, I don't even know how I do this stuff to myself. That's one of the reasons why I love this brush. It's big. But every once in a while, I'll like be going along and I'll be trying to do it fast, and I'll be like, whoa. I've hurt myself worse than anybody's ever hurt me. Golly, that hurt. But yeah, that is what's been on my mind. I know this video is kind of all over the place. I wanted it to be more like relaxed and focused on what I wanted to say. But as somebody was fixing to come in the room. As per usual, I rambled. So if you don't like long rambly videos, I'm sorry, but it's the way it happened. It's not the way I wanted it to happen, but I just kind of let it go, and it went all weird stuff. But I really felt like I wanted to give that verse to y'all, and I will write it in the description bar below where it's located in the Bible, and everything like that. So, and it may say something different in different Bibles, but I do use the King James, and so that's what it says in the Bible I use. So I will let y'all know. I'll post that verse down below, because okay, I'm very strange. Every time my eyes water, my nose starts like wanting to run, which is really awful when you're doing a video. But yeah, that is me right there. So yeah, I just wanted to send a little bit of calm out there. This video is definitely not dedicated to that, but it's just something. Oh my, it's going. My nose is gonna run. Hey, oh, not good. I don't think I have a Oh, excuse me. Alrighty. I think we are good now. Alright. Got that watering to stop for some reason. Whenever my eyes water, my nose starts running. I don't know why. It's some kind of something, but we just go with it. It's what my face body does. I don't know why, but I think we're pretty much done with the mascara. Pretty much done. Almost done. See, when I talk, I kind of tend to like go on and on and on. But hope y'all have enjoyed it. I sure have enjoyed hanging out with y'all today. I just thought, well, I'll just turn on the camera and get ready, and also kind of talk about what was a little bit on my heart about, you know, I can't tell somebody not to be afraid. I can't tell you to not to have anxiety, because as a person who suffers with anxiety all of my life, I totally know sometimes you cannot control when your anxiety just goes. It just goes places. But I thought it was very significant in pointing out what, as Christians, what the Bible says about that when we're scared like that and in complete and utter fear, panic mode, I have to remind myself that that is not God. That is not of God. That is not what God wants us to do and to be in this fear-mongering, crazy pants and all that stuff. And I hope it encourages somebody today, because you know what? I am as guilty as the next person for being, like I said, I've suffered with anxiety, and that stems from my childhood, which I don't go into deep details about, but it's there. And if I'm not careful, it can be, because my eyes were watering, I'm going to add a little bit more highlighter, the lightest color right here. And if I'm not careful, it can definitely become the ruler in my life. I have to be on guard of that, and because that is not at all what I want. And I know nobody wants to be that way. I'm not crying. It's still going. I'm sorry. Excuse the rude sniffling over here. Plus, I think my allergies are kind of bothering me lately. The pollen count's really high where I am. So I'm just going and patting it all around, just make sure it's all. I'm picking up my mirror for a second. I love my mother-in-law's mirror. It is so beautiful. I love it. It's huge. It's huge, huge, huge. I need one like it when we get a house. When we buy a house. Like when we get back to getting our own place. I need a mirror. Also, my mother-in-law's room, isn't it all snazzy? It's so pretty. I don't know if she would like me giving you a tour, so I'm not going to do that to her, but I do like it. And I'm going to add this L'Oreal True Match powder to the top of my face, and I'm just going to pat it all over my face. Do you ever do that? Do you just like break out in randomness? I guess I could put it up now. Then what else? Oh yeah, and then at the very last, over the powder. I know it's part of it being creamy. I feel like I'm able to do this. I take my fluffy brush. It's just my brush I've had for like forever. It's RT 204, whatever that means. I'm sure it's the size of the brush. I just have no idea. And then I go back in with the plum color of blush, and I just dab it on. Just kind of brush it on, and it honestly does so well over the powder. Kind of looks a little crazy, but it really, in person, it looks right. It looks good. All right. I think that is about it. Sometimes I'll add like a little chapstick, Carmex, to the color I already have on there. I'll just like rub a little bit of it on. And I call it a day. And that is my tutorial for the makeup and my hair, the hot crazy mess. So I gotta like do something with it. I don't know what. I'm like, I feel like at this really weird stage because I decided to like cut it in a million layers, and yeah, I did this myself. Not professionally done. I just did it myself. Can you tell? Looks so professional. But I kind of know what I like, how to cut my hair, so I just kind of do it myself, and I think it kind of went a little hot, crazy. But hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. I sure enjoyed hanging out with y'all, and I'll catch you in my next one. I'm sorry for the long rambliness of the video, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about the coronavirus. I'm going to call it the coronavirus scare that is circulating all over, and I'm not saying that it is not significant. I'm not saying that the coronavirus is not a bad thing. Like I said, I really feel like we had it, and I don't say that to say that it's not significant, because I'm telling you, I was very sick, and my husband was even sicker. Like, he was so sick, like I could even describe it. Like, it was very, very bad. One night he got so cold, and like we feel like we had it because I didn't have pneumonia. I didn't go to the doctor, but I had like, I could just tell my breathing was just very like, it was not right at all. And my husband's was even more so. He got cold one night so bad that to me it got dangerous. And if he wouldn't have gotten better, I would have taken him to the hospital. But that was when the coronavirus was kind of just like starting to come to America. And it's a long story about how we think we caught it, but we think we might have. And the Lord was good to us, and we did survive it. And just because I feel like the media and a lot of people have made it into a big, huge scare factor story, doesn't mean that I don't pray for people, the immune compromised, the elderly. We stayed away from my husband's elderly grandma the whole time we had it. We stayed at my mom's house. We would not, and I did not leave my house because it was kind of starting to circulate, so I really didn't know. I thought I might have it, but there was no way of testing me if I had it at that point. But it does not mean that I did not care, or that I do not care currently about people that have it. I do, and my heart and prayers goes out to them. But I just don't want to get caught up in like it's the end of the world. You know? I mean, that's just my thoughts on it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.